Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I do hope everybody is doing fantastic, and today we are going to be getting into some butterfly braids. So if you are interested to see how I achieve this style, please continue watching. So this is my beautiful sister and she wears this styles very well and I just love it on her. So let's get into it. Her hair is freshly shampooed, and as you can see, I'm going in with my Mizani Miracle Cream. Love that for a leave-in conditioner. I recommend everyone, you all should use a leave-in conditioner after your shampoo. And you know this, we are very much into hair care, so even if we are doing a protective style, we are going to make sure that our hair is properly shampooed and properly moisturized and our scalp is nice and clean. We have to get that part out of the way first thing. That is priority. So as you can see, I'm not using a roller brush today because I just want the hair to dry, not very smooth as if I was doing a silk press. So I'm just using my paddle brush for that, just to make sure that the hair is nicely dried. Now that the hair is dry, I'm just lightly flat ironing her hair. You don't need it to be silky. We are not going for that. We just want the hair to be, smooth, because the hairstyle is a messy one and we just want to make sure that there is no crimp in her hair. You don't have to blow, you don't have to flat iron because truthfully I didn't have to, but we are going to go to the extra mile to make sure that the style is perfect. So I decided to lightly flat iron her hair. Now that the hair is nice and dry, we are going to make a part in the middle and put one side away just to make sure that our sections are going to be nice and even. Now I'm going to make another part on one side of her head. I'm using some beeswax just to clean up that part, and I'm also going to be using the beeswax to actually sleek the braid in, right? You don't need gel at this point because, as I said before, the hairstyle is not a neat hairstyle. It is actually a messy hairstyle, so we don't need any wet anything. We don't need any wet gel or jam to make the hair looks too too neat. We want to see some flyaways. All right, so I'm just combing out what I want for the front, or edges, and I left some more. So I'm going in with that beeswax and I'm just making sure that I am making it neat enough. And now I'm going to start my braid. Yeah, you guys, I was about to use some braiding hair to put in the braid, but I decided not to because I had, at the time I had actual braiding hair to use, And when I compare it to her hair, I'm like, no way, because the braiding hair, it looks too fake. So if I knew this before, I would have gotten some human hair instead. But I decided not to go with the braiding hair, so I decided just to use her hair to do the entire style, which is very much possible once the client hair is long. So I decided to just use her hair, and I'm just braiding down that braid right now. I mean, it would be really, it makes sense if you go for a stitch braid. Make sure that you're getting the stitch braid definition, because that adds something to the style. And you guys, if you would like me to do an in-depth video on stitch braids, please request that in the comment section. I read all my comments, so make your request if you would like to see me do a detailed video on stitch braids. And one tip, you guys, make sure that when you're doing this braid, you are not pulling it too tight. Make sure that you are leaving room for a little slack. Leave the room, because remember, we're going to give the butterfly effect by pulling it. So don't go too tight. You guys, one thing about my sister and I, we are gonna talk. When she's in my chair, we are going to talk. And I'm not just saying talk, we are going to talk a lot. So yeah, we were just chatting at this point. Now as I plait it down, you guys, I am going to put a rubber band on the end. Now you guys, let me tell you something. I did this with the intention to start pulling it from the roots, from the beginning of the cornrow. That's where I intended to start making the butterfly effect. But no, honey, that was not giving butterfly. So I was like, no way. It could be hurting the client, and you don't want that. And it was just not giving what it's supposed to give. So your girl had to be like, hey, let's get down to the bottom of this, literally. So I went to the bottom of the braid and I started pulling it, as you can see from there. Give it enough space, and then I go ahead and go up to the beginning of the braid, and that worked. So can you see it coming together? So remember to start pulling from the bottom, the tip of the braid, the end of the braid. Can you see that? Yes. And you're just gently pulling on it. You pull out and up to form that, that look. Pull out and then up, and you should be good. And also, you guys, I didn't do much pulling per se, because the more you pull to get that butterfly effect, the slacker the braid becomes, in my opinion. And I really did want this hairstyle to last my sister for at least 3-4 days, you know. I really wanted it to last her a couple of days, and so I decided to just not pull too much. But granted, you guys, this hairstyle is not a hairstyle to keep for a week. This is like for a function, a wedding. If you're attending a wedding, it makes a perfect style for a wedding, for, you know, a nice function that you know that it is nice and formal. Yeah, so don't think you're going to get much out of this hairstyle, but trust me, it is worth it, because it's really a nice style. Now, you guys, where you see I put the arrow, right there was a little slack and I was not having it. So what I did, I went ahead and pull out the entire half of the braid, and then I make sure to fix that. And you guys, if you've done this style before, let me know, where did you start pulling the hair from the braid, if you pull from the end or the tip. Now, you guys, I've made those two bun. So now I didn't love how it looked separate, so I just got a pin, a bobby pin, and I just put them together. I kind of like how it looks together, so I did that. Now I'm using my 1/2 inch flat iron, just to curl our edges and make a little drop curls at the front. Now I'm using my black beeswax to just give those edges a little swoop, and that's it for that. Now I decided to just add a little, a little curly hair, just to have some more curls dropping down. I feel like that just complete the hairstyle. And this is the final look, you guys. Please leave a like on this video and comment to let me know what you think about this style. Let me know if you have worn it before or you're thinking about getting it. It's really classy. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and leave a comment. And as I said, please don't forget to hit that like button. Now, you guys, I picked up this butterfly clip at the beauty supplies, and I just thought it is the perfect time to use it, so I just put it right there. So this is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun making this video, so Don't forget to stay tuned for my other videos, and I will see you in my next one. Love y'all. Bye.